You are a baby cupcake. I love and appreciate you. You know, there's plenty of ways to make money in the upcoming crypto bull market, friends. We're going to go through them, and I want to talk to you about what you're going to have to do to prepare, because I'm not a financial advisor. Go buy bonds, see how that works out. You're going to have to think for yourself, because you're lucky. I'm telling you, friends, you are lucky. You have someone like me with a peanut brain where I can fight the crowd. It's tough. Not everyone can do it. I thought it was obvious. It's clearly not. It's very tough to fight the crowd, friends. And it's super tough to fight people who were bullish at the top. Now they flip bearish. It's tough to know them for years and to say, you know what, man? Yeah, it sucks, but it's not over yet. My conditions aren't met. My condition of $69,000 Bitcoin breaking the all-time high and the mania there, it's not here yet. So these are the things you're going to have to keep in the back of your mind. Now, there are a lot of ways to make money, friends, and let's go through them, all right? Now, the two ones that I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you just straight up, as I pump some music for you. Buying and holding core plus lottery altcoins. And crypto coins are just core coins, okay? Because obviously now we're heading into the bull market. Like if you're holding your Bitcoin, Ethereum, I mean, I can't help you at this point. I've only given you 400,000 pieces of the puzzle. Evidence, theories, stories, everything put in. I'm like, man, like if you really think you're retiring on Bitcoin and Ethereum from now, only God can help you. You need a lot more than luck. So that's still important though. Lottery and core altcoins. Now, of course, I speak about having something like a 90% allocation to core. You can even make it 100%. Doesn't really matter. Just leave some for gambling, friends. You just never know. But when it comes to that, it's very obvious why. It's because you don't want to rely on the lottery. So I've already made a video on the Kennel Master. He was a gentleman who bought every single dog coin back in 2021 and made $3.5 million. What if you bought every gaming coin with him? What if you bought every 2017 coin? What if you bought every DeFi 1.0 coin? You lost completely on all of those. It just so happened that he was in SHIB. So he got the winning coin of the winning sector at the right time in the bull market. The trifecta. 3 ticks. Very, very hard, if not impossible, to consistently replicate. All right. Now, buying and holding core altcoins, if you've been following my journey, I've been talking to everybody saying, collect as much as you can. Yeah, it's not going to go up all the time. I don't really care. All right. I don't really care. When it's hot, you'll be able to play around. Now, funny part, there are some hot coins moving around. Solana, Injective, Avalanche, and you can play around those meme coins. I don't like the meme coin land now. There's just too many, man. There's just too many. Because now they're minting coins every 15 minutes, every 15 seconds. There's so many. There's grifts everywhere. Yeah, some people bought the dog with the hat. Some people bought bonk. Some. 98% got crushed. You know, so I'm telling you now, friends, we've done this thousands of times. If you have like a 10 grand portfolio, all you can afford to throw into these memes, you're going to have to take $1,000 and buy like 30 meme coins, like $30 each. You know, and that's why I'm just telling you, man. How about, instead of stressing about that, try to make more money in your life and then DCA into your core blue chip bags while they're still cheap. You know, if we go fast forward to the future, you never know, man. Maybe Bitcoin in the future is like 50 to 60K. Hasn't broken the all-time high yet. And you might find, I don't know, Pulse is 10x higher from here with Hex and PulseX. You might find Chainlink is now like $30. You might find Cardano is back to like $1 or something. You know what I mean? Like they're not super mega deep cheap anymore. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm only going to get like what, a 2x to the all-time high for this coin? Now you're starting to think like diminished return on. You're facing the reality. That's the position you want to be in, with a big bag stacked for yourself. And remember, I just want to remind you, friends, it's not about the US dollar. It's about how many months of your salary are you exposed in crypto. Because if you make a lot from that, you've really changed your life. So if you make $50,000 at your job every year and you have $25,000 of exposure, you've got 6 months in crypto. That's your portfolio. Your portfolio is 6 months of income. And it'll be amazing if you could just get like a 20x on that. 20x times 0.5 years, which is 6 months of income, you have 10 years. Congratulations. That'd be huge, right? So that's what you want to focus on. And yeah, instead of focusing on, maybe I'm going to get the 500x, maybe I'm going to get that 30x in this meme coin because they're fun. Instead of that, increase your position size in the 10x's while they're here. Because eventually those 10x's or those 20x's, they're not going to be there, man. It's going to be 2.5. Then what? Now you're really stuck. For example, let's say Painlink is like $40 now. I'll be cheering, of course. But I'm like, oh, man, you got to exit if we get to $80 to 100. What if Bitcoin's 80K? You see what I mean? Only 2x. How much are you going to put there? Very tough, all right? So that's still what I'm doing, though. Of course, buying the core coins. Now, I'm just going to tell you right now, friends. If Pulse Chain, PulseX, and Hex, let's say they were like really where everyone expected they are to be by now. Let's say if Pulse was like 5x above day one sec, I wouldn't be buying. That's just me. You guys wouldn't be buying either. You're just watching it down the low prices for so long. You're not, I'm buying up 10x higher. That's what we hear the whole time. Now, we hope that translates into bigger gains in the future, but you get to see, friends. Now, you're cheering in your mind. The problem is, now what? Now you're like, oh my gosh, I'm just a sitting duck. I wait and hold. Now, here's the thing. I'm thinking like that. Most people, they don't think like this. Most people say, golly gee, I've made it 10x money here. Let me go rotate to poop coins. That's actually what happens in the markets here. Now, you also have, friends, a lot of along this lottery coin ticket. Now, what lottery coins are there be? Every time we tried, man, we just get destroyed. There's too many insiders. The market caps never grow big enough. It's very timely in the market. It's not consistent enough. I'm hoping that just like Mr. Kennel Master was able to get the dog coins, maybe Bitcoin breaks 69K and we get some big changing technology. But it's funny, friends. SHIB didn't change anything, just a meme coin. How are you to really go and believe in that system? You don't, right? And guess what? Kennel Master's strategy of let's go buy every dog coin and make 3.5 million. I tried it in Frentech. We got obliterated. Scammers, these subhuman filth, cockroach scum. I don't care what country you're from. They were making accounts and they were stealing as little as freaking 0.02 ETH. They were stealing $18 to $30. Yes, they were actually rugging Frentech accounts for $30, man. How pathetic are these? They're not even people, friend. These people are literally the guts. When you step on a cockroach, the guts that come out, that's what these things are. So if they're around here now, we're praying that the Bitcoin pump brings enough greed so that these people like rug how higher. That's pretty much what it is, right? But don't give up. Obviously, don't give up. Keep accumulating your bags. Maybe you want more Bitcoin, Ethereum. All right, look, friends, you're going to learn the easy way, the hard way, okay? There's a lot of dead bodies around. They're just not here. They're not here because they're dead. They're gone. They lost all their money. So if you want to go be buying the top of the altcoins and then not listening to me when I say certain VCs are dumping, the media channels are paid for, don't listen to them. If you want to go play that game, good luck to you, right? You're literally going to be on CoinFresh and Direct. Right? You're like, oh, golly gee, I've been here for 4 years. I still haven't retired. 4 whole years, okay? Or worse, longer. Now, part of the lottery altcoins, we can't predict what's going to come next year. See, I get asked all the time, what's going to be the next narrative? Oh, I still don't know the next narrative. I'm telling everyone, man, go buy everything now. See how that works out. I'm waiting for the big ones in 2024 because I know they're coming. I know updates, upgrades, all this stuff, random weird stuff's coming because they know, friends. They know Arbitrum and Optimism, the DeFi neutral guys, the extension of Ethereum, even they are unlocking their coins in the bull market. Habibi Albi. Even Arbitrum and Optimism, those DeFi neutral nerds are unlocking their coins in the freaking 2024 bull market. They know. They all know from years ago. They say, hey, when we unlock our coins with Molestia, it's going to be in the Bitcoin halvening bull market so we can dump on retail. If these independent neutral people have decided they're going to do it, what do you think is coming from the grifters? Okay, I've got to remind you as well that you are my Habibi Albi. We're just going to keep dancing and prancing. That's all we can do, friends. But then my strategies, of course, I also have the Launchpads and IDO. So these is also, it's really random. Friends, just to let you know, we do lottery selection. If we go back to this list to show you, in my Launchpads, you could do leverage trading. You can go onto a centralized exchange. You can try leverage trade. You can do the yield farming, which I've already made many videos. that you like, subscribe, press the belly button and all to. Made many videos showing you that even all of our videos, friends, the leverage trading, the yield farming, suboptimal, right? You can do on-chain swing trading and scalping. People try to do that. You need an edge, man. You need an edge. You need to look through all the wallets. You gotta know. You gotta have the routine, friends. You gotta go. Okay, check the honeypot. Who's in this? Check the liquidity. You know what I mean? It's the same thing over and over again. There's people doing Telegram bots. There are people who are just making bots to front run people. So they try to find profitable people. They just front run them. People are just going to flip NFTs. Just whatever it is, the activity and the volume. All these, if you noticed, everything I listed here, it's a form of trading. All of these is basically I don't have the balls to hold a spot position because I'm so scared of it going down and people teasing me and pointing their fingers at me. I want to take control. And I don't understand. It's a human thing. I want to take control. I want to click the buttons. I want to put my stop loss. I want to do all this. I know. Go join the statistics pool, friends, because, yeah, I already know. Okay, 99% not going to make it. Or if they make it, they're going to underperform. They're going to underperform. That's it. So just to let you know, yeah, it seems logical. Okay, we build the house one brick at a time. Therefore, if I leverage trade and I do this swing trading and flipping, I build my account 2% per week at a time. I know. It sounds like that. But as I mentioned, the problem is you completely underestimate how difficult it is and underestimate how long it will take for you to make it. Because you're doing thousands of trades, thousands of actions, thousands of gas fees, margin, position costing. There is slippage. There's the book of the market makers, the bids and the offers, paying the spreads. Those compounding over time, they're constantly cutting your legs. So you think you're making 5 steps forward, 1 step back. No, it's more like 5 steps forward, 4 steps back with trading. And you got to keep making the decisions over and over again to keep compounding that win. Now, you get the price swings of 5 steps forward, 4 steps back if you buy and hold. But all you got to do is continue to buy and hold. And then you get another 5 steps forward, 4 steps back. You don't actually have to do anything. Okay, that's why most people in buying and holding, 99%, absolutely crush everybody else. It's because there's basically less chances for them to screw up. They basically got their hands tied. You're like, I'm not allowed to touch my position, just the way of the market. Okay, that's why they end up winning. Okay, but you can do what you want. If you want to go spend 8 to 12 hours a day learning of these, I encourage you to go do it. I'm just telling you what I do. I've traded my whole life, man. I want to trade, okay? I want to day trade every minute. And then I looked at the stats. I've seen all the numbers. And I'm like, oh, okay, if I really want to win, I got to give this thing up. I got to do what actually wins. Friends, do you know how hard it is when the longest position I'd ever held was like 3.5 minutes? Do you know how hard it is to go from that to like, okay, now I've got to take a 4-year view. Now, even if this thing goes minus 90%, I've got to buy more. I've got to average more. I've got to average down a loser. And I've got to pray for a thesis that may or may not work out. And then I've got to watch people buy other trash coins out there. It's hard. Psychologically, it's hard. That's why they say you are your own worst enemy. That's why people who just like take a holiday and who don't look at it, they end up doing well, right? So all of these things you can do to make money. I want to stress to you as well, the IDO Launchpads, that's what I'm doing in my lottery portion. So I've said, hey, instead of constantly doing the day trading stuff, I go, you know what I'm going to do? Set myself up that I'm trying to do as many launchpads as I can. Just take that capital and just throw them in as early as we can. Because I'm just letting you know, in the bull market in 2021, I learned from many people that they were dumping coins I was watching get listed. And they're up like 15x. And I asked them, how'd you get at 15x lower? And they go, oh, we did the ICO last year, which is 2020. Back when no one was looking. When the market was down, they're getting the ICOs done. And then, you know, so they're doing an ICO. The thing maybe raises like $2 million. And then when it opens, it's 30 million for them. 15x, they get to dump like 4 or 5 months later. Taking their 10x, 15x, and they go. And guess what? These types of coins are being shielded on the biggest YouTube influencer channels at the time. And I had no idea these people had basically cheaper ICO prices. So I said to myself, man, next bull market, I'm definitely doing that. I don't know how we're going to find the way. I'm trying to do that. So anything that comes my way, I can try help use, but I don't trust them either, friends, because everyone's a grifter. Everyone's going to say, hey, download this file. They'll steal your MetaMask. So I don't really know. All I can tell you is what I'm doing, and what I'm doing is paid Launchpad. I hope it works out. I don't know. Unfortunately, they don't take US citizens, right? we're trying to do whatever we can. That's all you can do. That's why everyone's got their own thing. That's why it might be better for you to on-chain trade. You can't do the ICOs. That's what you got to do, friends. Maybe hunting meme coins here and there. But even meme coins, I'm telling you, the game's running out. It's getting harder every single time. Hopefully, something pops up in 2024 that really takes us by storm. Okay? So, you know what's going on. You should focus on what you know best. I already know 98% of people drastically will get crushed trying to venture out of the basics. So it is a skill set itself to sit through the pain, misery, collecting long-term bags and holding all the way until Bitcoin breaks 69K. You just don't know which ones. That's why a lot of people fall off the horse. Why? Because no matter what I said or anyone says, they go, hey, you know what? I want to see how this coin performs after Bitcoin breaks the all-time high. So they think, okay, if there's another poop coin moving and yours isn't, they think, well, your thesis is wrong. So they just get out. But really what they're doing is, because they're bitches and have paper hands, they're looking for a reason to exit. That's why. They're like, my brain is telling me something's wrong. My gut instinct. That's why in investing, your gut instinct is the biggest liar of all time. See, it's true. Unfortunately, it's the biggest liar in terms of getting you to the path of winning. Yes, your instinct says, things look bad. I better get out. That's your instinct. That's why you got to use your peanut brain and go, up only. Up only. Yeah, you look stupid at everybody, but guess what? At the end of the day, you know that works. That's it. You know that works. I know it doesn't feel like it works, but man, at the end of the day, this is your strategy you got to go through, friends. So you're going to have to decide, what do you want to do? I'm telling you what I've done. You can protect yourself against screwing up that lottery part by playing the strong core altcoins. Not even really playing. You're just collecting them. And then hoping we're able to navigate whatever season comes out ahead. I like the Launchpad. Get as cheap prices as much as you can. Unfortunately, it's not so easy as well. There's like 50 Launchpads. I'm in paid. I don't know. Some people say it's CT. I did it last season. I'm still holding the coins. We don't even know, man. They might all be flops. You have no idea, man. It's a tough game. Not easy. I'm telling you, it's not easy. So please don't listen to these people telling you, Bitcoin, $200,000 is programmed. It's definitely programmed. You're going to get entitled to wealth. Don't believe them. Don't believe them at all. We're even lucky half this stuff works. So if I find something new, I can share with this. I already know, man, the execution, 98% is just not going to work. It's just not going to work. And guess what? They're all short-lived. And even if there's hyperactive, high-volume weekends and seasons, I know what happens. Someone like me, I know, okay, it's trash. I better stop trading. 98% of people are new. They don't know how to stop. They keep clicking and trading and switching around. The volume's gone. They don't know what to do. They get caught in positions and they just end up losing everything back, okay? And then you're going to literally fast forward time. That person with the peanut brain who just accumulated their positions and just held will just outperform you. This is the same story over and over again. So this is what we're dealing with. We're still waiting as the months transpire for the story to come out. A lot of people just keep throwing away. Friends, people don't know. They're going to get crushed. They've already ruined their stamina. You know, your mental health, they're already destroyed already. They don't even know because they're chasing the high dopamine already. So when big, juicy, high probability stuff comes our way, we're ready to act straight away. You're fresh. You don't have any PTSD, nothing. You're ready to go. But these people, they're blown to pieces. Why? Because they're people, they bridge the avalanche. Oh no, now it's Solana. Oh no, now Injective is moving. Oh no, let's go back to Bitcoin ordinals now. They're just moving in circles and they don't even know. Okay, but you're not because you're my friend. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button and all. Catch you very soon.